Hello!
Hi guys!
Hello.
We're back.
Look who's back, Julian.
I'm back.
The better episodes.
Well,
Longer episodes at the
because we never shut up. I never shut up. It's called the Julian D. Baker syndrome. Why me?
Did you hear what they told about you in the podcast? The Hitler of opinions?
I was actually offended by that. Because, no, I really don't like Hitler, so why...
No, nobody likes Hitler.
You could have said, I don't know, you could have
The
said...
Mussolini of opinions.
No, something nicer, I don't know.
Charlie Chaplin.
The enemy staff of opinions. I mean, take someone... No, I don't know. Well, William also called me an autist. I was...
Really?
Twice offended, actually. I don't think I'm an autist, but I may have some autist tendencies, but we all have, because you are OCD
really?
as well. Yeah, because your games need to be from A to Z, whereas my games are just all over the place. So I think we all have a few
sure.
wins. Okay.
Of course. So you went to New York?
I went to New York, the city that never sleeps, and the city that never stops having awesome stuff for sale. It's really a treasure trove of crap to buy, and no, it's impossible to just keep your wallet shut. You're
only limited by the space of your suitcase,
and also by the size of my bank account.
Yeah, of course.
Which is sorry to just go off. But have you ever seen the movie Double Team with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
I love how Van Damme has a very French English accent.
Yeah, of course.
And the way he says bank account is like bank account.
Bank account.
It's the funniest thing ever. You should just check it on YouTube. Bank account. But
he probably trained on that for like
weeks. Bank account. The nostalgia critic makes fun of him. He's like, bank account, you stupid Belgian. Bank account.
Bank account.
But New York is impossible to just. First of all, to see everything, to visit. We've done 7 museums.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we also did. That's me and my girlfriend. But we also did. A lot of stores, much to her chagrin. Because she's not nerdy as I am, and I had to drag her to all these thrift stores and video game stores, but then I bought her a purse from Michael Kors, so that evened out.
I don't know what Michael Kors is.
Michael Kors is a very famous fashion designer, and he's very nice purses. So what did I buy in New York City?
Sure, show it.
So the first thing I actually got as a present from said girlfriend is a Blu-ray player.
What?
So this is just a Sony Blu-ray player, and nowadays they're quite cheap. This is just a $60 item. But I wanted this.
Show it to the camera.
I wanted this because now I can play my Region A Blu-rays and my Region 1 DVDs. And especially Region 1 because DVDs are always region locked. Blu-rays are a lot better. It's like 70-80% is region free, but there's always the odd title that is region locked. For example, the very excellent Criterion Collection.
Yeah.
You know, the Criterion Collection has a great reputation, but they're always locked to Region A. And so I can never buy Criterion titles because they're always locked.
It's Java powered.
Yes, indeed.
It's also for Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. And this is one of the buttons that our DVD players don't have, so like a coaxial out or
digital sound out.
Yeah, our Blu-ray players don't have this, and also the 12 volt, of course, is completely different from the Belgian. I think we only have a 5 volt output, something like that, not a 12 volt.
Well, you have things with 12 volt, but
as well, but never a Blu-ray.
You can find a Belgian power supply.
Can I?
I think you will if you look it up first.
Yeah, now I just hooked it up with a sort of a converter.
Of course.
Power outlet.
Cool.
So thanks, girlfriend. Now I can finally watch. and of course I immediately took advantage of that by buying some DVDs, not some Blu-rays, but I'll show them later on. Because Blu-rays are luckily most of the time region free, but DVDs are not. What else did I get? This is the second thing I got as a gift. It's an awesome Back to the Future lunchbox. This I also got as a gift from my girlfriend. The other way around is even cooler. This is the comic. This is the comic book that George McFly is reading in bed when he gets a visit from his future son, dressed up as Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
I saw this in Universal Studios in LA.
Yeah, it's like a vintage it's a fake vintage lunchbox because in the 60s and the 50s, all American kids had these sort of tin.
I think until the 80s actually.
Probably until the 80s.
Because they have the A-Team.
He-Man, A-Team, Turtles. Yeah. We never got them. I mean, our lunchboxes were always in plastic or in boring colors, or sometimes also comic book related, but never these cool.
We never had hand.
So
handles.
The good thing was because this, of course, takes up some space in my suitcase, but I could fill it up with other crap. So I could, even if this cost me some space, I could use it to my advantage.
Could just walk on the airplane with this.
I could have done. Yeah, now that you mentioned it, I could have. Damn, Thomas. So what else did I get?
GameStop.
Yeah, I got the original Uncharted for PS3 for just $3, which is I think it's a good price. Unfortunately, it's one of those not for resale, so this was probably included in sort of a
packing game. Yeah.
Yeah, packing game in the console, and also the disc is not original because this is a greatest hits disc. But still, for $3, can't complain. This is one of Peter the Book's favorite games. I think he completed it 4 times already, even on hard. I also got an Odyssey game for just $5,
nice.
And I picked it up for you, Thomas. So
nice.
if you want it, because I don't have an Odyssey, but I
have
just,
a Magnavox. Philips G is the same thing.
Yeah, I love the quality.
Yeah,
so
it's the cover is super cool.
It's super minty and it's just $5. So
nice.
So if you want it,
sure.
Just take good care of it, and maybe one day in 10 years I want it back when I have my own Odyssey. But as of now, you can consider it a loan.
I have an Odyssey. And I have a gift. Thank you, Julian.
Yes.
Cool. It's actually the worst console there is. The Philips G Pack, it's called in Europe.
Okay.
But the American box arts, they're all awesome like this. Like even the
it promises a lot.
Yeah,
and then you see it. Is this a racing? What is this?
But this console actually doesn't even have a processor. It's a microcontroller, which is even lower than a processor. It's like
a calculator.
Yeah, something like it's the same process, like microcontroller that is used in the Pong clones, like the.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a really limited system.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm actually super pleased with it.
Yeah, because
I love the box art.
It's super minty, right? I mean, I just picked it up because it was only $5 is like because the box was just perfect.
Yeah, it's from the 70s, eh?
Yeah, it's really old. It's really old.
78.
Yeah, that's around the time Star Wars came out. So.
And it looks like it's never been.
Yeah, it's really really good.
Manhandled.
Yeah. Even the manual is included. I got this from a store I will get into later at a later point. It's really super minty.
Official rules, War of Nerves. It's a manual for another game is also included.
I got this from a store in New Jersey, by the way.
New Jersey.
So
you went to Jersey Shore.
Not to Jersey. No. I rented a car.
Yeah.
For a day because I wanted to track the roots of Springsteen. My favorite musician, Springsteen, is from New Jersey. So I went to his high school. I went to the diner where he went when he wanted pancakes. I even found his house. Let's say so. The funny thing is, I just typed on Google just where does Bruce Springsteen live, and it just gives you not an exact address, but it gives you the 3 street corners in which it's situated. And then I just drove, and then at a certain point I saw a big gate with a few cameras and said trespassers will be shot. Something like that. No, I'm exaggerating. Not will be shot, but will be prosecuted. So I'm pretty sure it's his house because who else would have multiple cameras? But it was still cool to be like, let's say, within 5 meters of my eye. Yeah, I tried. It's like a cool big ranch full of horses because his daughter is like an equestrian. Is that the word? An Amazon.
I don't know, yeah.
She rides horses professionally as a sport, and so he has a huge ranch with lots of horses. So it's more like a cowboy ranch where he lives.
It's not in the city then.
No, it's really in the woods of New Jersey.
Cool.
So I hope I'm not. It's on Google, so I'm not really like. I'm not naming the street, but it's out there. It's out there. So that's where I found just and then I went to Freehold, which is where he grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Asbury Park, and Asbury Park is really like, for example, his first album is called Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. So that's a place where he got a lot of inspiration from. And there was just a second-hand game store, and he had awesome prices. I even got his card for you, because this guy was also looking for European games. So I said, like, I'll hook you. And also just European NES game.
Yeah.
So I said I have a contact, the very famous Thomas from Belgium.
Did you give it as our YouTube channel?
I didn't, but we can mail it to him, and I'm pretty sure he'll be interested too, because you have some rare stuff that he might want. Yeah.
Smurfs.
And he even had he had good prices, because I even told him, I said, like, man, nowadays especially in Belgium and Europe, the prices are sky high, and it's not fun anymore to be a retro collector. But he is still at normal, as in not exaggerated.
5 to 10, for
a lot of
stuff.
And even, for example, he had like this one cabinet with rare games, and then you know what to expect. But even, for example, the Indiana Jones game for the N64, which was a Blockbuster exclusive, which was a rental only, which goes for at least 150 on eBay right now. He only asked 75 for a box copy, so only it's a lot of money. But he still doesn't exaggerate, which is nice.
No. So you didn't buy anything there?
I did. It's further down, but I bought 3 games for myself, which I'll show later on. I got the Mr. T in your pocket. This is the coolest thing ever.
I pity the fool. Don't give me no back talk, sucker. Quit your jibber jabber. Don't make me mad. First name Mr. Middle name period. Last name T. Shut up, fool.
One of my best friends had this in high school. The exact same thing.
Yeah, this was in a store called Toy Tokyo. Very famous, not very famous, very friendly guys. Yeah. And this was $10. I love it. I'm a big Mr. T fan, because I just like his positivity.
Now you have this kind of thing in from Yoda in Kruidvat.
Oh, yeah, but if you can have Mr. T,
no, but I'm just saying.
Really?
Yeah, they have
the same brand and everything.
I'm not sure, but
I also got 2 cassettes.
Nice.
I even texted you about this one. So I got the Masters of the Universe cassette tape for $1. Bill Conti is actually a famous composer. He made some.
It's a good tape, or
I haven't tried it.
Let's see what he paid for this tape.
Yeah, $1, as I told you.
Outside.
Yeah, the funny thing is that normally you have to pay taxes on everything in New York and in America. So this guy just said, it's $1, and then apparently he found some sort of backwards scheme. So he just types them as $0.92, and then he can add. But he just says it's.
Do it,
normally for in a store.
Yeah, but in thrift.
Yeah, because in a normal store it'll say $2 and then $2.2 once you get to the cashier. So this is it's a nice day.
Yeah.
And I also got Batteries Not Included. Have you ever seen this movie, Thomas?
No, I
it's an 80s classic. I think directed by Joe Dante. I hope I'm not making this up. Let's see.
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, it is a. No. It's Matthew Robbins. I'm sorry, Matthew. I didn't mean to.
You made something up.
But there's a few famous people involved. So Steven Spielberg, but also, for example, the screenplay is by Brad Bird, who went on to have great success with The Simpsons, The Iron Giant, Ratatouille, The Incredibles, also the 4th Mission Impossible movie, which is by far the best one, according to reviews, because I haven't seen it. But,
according to reviews.
But Batteries Not Included is a very sweet, very sensitive, funny movie. A little underrated, so if you ever have a chance to see it, check it out. I also love the title, just Batteries Not Included, with an asterisk.
Because
it's really like the message on a sort of a box, it's a very sweet movie. I found it for $3 or $4 euros on DVD a few years ago in the MediaMarkt, but it's still shrink wrapped badly.
But you've seen it.
I've seen it on TV. Way back then. Let's see, what else did I get? There was a thrift store also in New Jersey.
Jersey.
They had pins. It was like $2 for a pin. And I just said, can I have 3 for $5? And she said, well, okay. So I got one from the Goonies.
Wow, awesome. These are new or?
Yeah, I think they're new. Quite new. So this is a
Wait, I'll go up there. Because we're so far away from the camera right now.
I got a Ghostbusters one.
Nice. Ghostbusters.
And then a Lost Boys one, but that's actually a magnet. And it's,
that's cool.
It says $3, so I got even more of a good deal because it's like
cheated.
Yeah, I cheated her because it was 3 and 2 and 2. That's 7, and I only paid 5. Nice. What else did I get? Sorry. There was also Forbidden Planet. Forbidden Planet, as in London, it's like a chain of
yeah, I know the store, but
retro items. They had they also had pins. I bought 2 pins, but I'm looking to there's
the last one.
And these are also 2 Goonies pins, but these are official ones. So the other one doesn't have a copyright. So that's like a bootleg one. But these do have the Warner Bros.
Hey, you guys!
These do have the Warner Bros. Logo.
Truffle shuffle, yeah.
These were, I think, $2 a piece.
So and you've been hanging them on your coat?
Yes. And then the final thing I got inside this box, at least, is a thing for Tess Bastians, the patron saint of this channel. The has-been heroes for the Switch.
Oh, nice. Can I see?
Yeah, he has some contacts in the US, and he asked them to send it over because it's for the time being it's an American exclusive. It hasn't come out in Europe. So he tried all his contacts. Please, can you send me the Has-Been Heroes for the Switch? Because Taz, as always, is going for a full set. But they all wanted at least $46.
It's the same size as PSP?
Yeah, but it's a little bit
smaller.
Yeah, and it's a little thinner.
It's the first time I'm holding one of these.
So they all wanted like $46, $47, and this was just $20 in stores.
Oh, it's nice.
Like new. So that's really like a good price. $20 for a new game.
Yeah, it's probably
brand new game.
Also released on PS4 or something.
Yeah, so $20. It's not a good game according to reviews, but that's one.
That's why it's 20.
This is for test. No, because bad games also tend to cost $60.
Yeah, in the beginning, but not after a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but this was just new. This was new.
Ah, really?
It's a new game. Yeah, came out 3 weeks ago. So that's it for my lunchbox contents.
Nice.
Continue from there. I got a lot of crap.
Sure.
I went to Ellis Island, the very famous, where all the immigrants arrived, and they sold a special Coca-Cola can with the New York skyline, which is quite cool. I'm not I just like Coke, but I don't collect them. But I do know a friend, Laura van Alphen, the director of the play I just performed in, and she collects Coke bottles, so I may give this to her for her birthday, which is next month. Maybe now I spoiled the surprise, but she doesn't. Oh no, she subscribed to my channel, not to yours.
That's good.
Otherwise,
the surprise isn't ruined.
No. What else did I get in New York? And this is an official pin from Asbury Park. So
nice.
This is actually the artwork from the Bruce Springsteen album. So I think they're quite proud of being connected to Springsteen, because in all there's like little shops, and they even sell, for example, like quotes from his lyrics as a sort of plaque to hang on your wall. Sort of a kitschy.
He's really famous. Yeah.
He is really famous. Yeah, and they're very. But it's cool when you walk around in Asbury Park. You see all the famous hotspots that he sings about. For example, the first joint where he performed. He mentions a fortune teller that got arrested for telling fortunes better than they did. Blah blah blah. In one of his songs, and the shack is still there. The fortune teller passed away because she was, let's say she was working since the 30s.
Yeah, okay, she was an old person.
She was like a 90-plus-year-old person, but the shack is still there, and it's followed up by a new fortune teller. The boardwalk, there's a famous boardwalk in a pier. He also sings about that, so it's cool. If you're a fan, you see all these famous things.
Yeah,
and
spots.
Yeah,
it's the first time you do this.
The Bruce Springsteen. Yeah. It was the first time I ever went to Jersey. So yeah, and I'm planning on. Of course, I filmed it also. I'm planning on making a separate.
Nice.
Following in the trail of Springsteen. Are you a Springsteen fan, by the way?
Not
Thomas?
really.
No,
not,
it's okay.
Yeah.
You're more of an Iron Maiden.
Not really. More new wave,
yes.
80s kind of guy. I mean, Springsteen is 80s, but the wrong kind of 80s.
Oh yes, some good song. In the Best Buy, which is like a Fnac or a MediaMarkt, I found the Rescuers on Blu-ray, bundled with the Rescuers Down Under. So it's the 2 movies on one Blu-ray.
Woohoo! I have the on Laserdisc.
I don't have them on Laserdisc. And they even include both movies on DVD, on separate DVDs. So you get
they always do that.
Yeah, you get 3 discs. And this was just $9. So for 2 movies on Blu-ray, it's a no-brainer.
And now you can watch them on your new...
No, well, the Blu-ray luckily is also region-free. It's an ABC Blu-ray, but the DVDs, should I be?
Yeah. If you
sometimes they only include certain extras on the DVD if they want to be cheap.
Because they were already on the old DVD.
Indeed.
So just
But now they apparently they just copied the feature, so I don't need to watch it. But I can even, if, for example, give away the DVDs if I want to. Of course, nobody will be able to watch Region 1 DVDs in Belgium, but yeah, that's the plan.
I have this thing for PlayStation 2 that unlocks the region on your...
Yeah, the weird thing is, I always figured that maybe I could change the region coding for my PS3 or PS4,
Yeah.
and I looked online and it's impossible.
Impossible!
Which is really weird. I mean, it should be, even on a normal DVD or Blu-ray drive, you are able to at least change the region code 4 or 5 times. And you're not on a
But this all region locked thing, it's
I hate it.
just political.
That's why I love the new 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray format. This is the first format finally
Region
to be
free.
well, HD DVD was region free as well, but that flopped.
And Laserdisc, most players are
Yeah,
NTSC
most European players, because
are.
American players never play the
Yeah,
PAL.
but who wants to play the PAL?
Indeed. But I'm happy that finally with 4K they decided to. Because nowadays, I mean, studios should just be happy that people still want to buy their movies and not illegally download them. Why lock it? Why lock a Blu-ray nowadays?
Yeah,
Why lock
it
a
has
DVD?
to do with region and like copyrights and stuff like that.
It's so.
It's much easier just to block it for them, I
Yeah.
think, than to get all the agreements for all the regions.
Yeah, sometimes it's amazing. For example, I remember in the HD DVD days when there was like this big format war between Blu-ray and HD, and
Big is an overstatement.
nerdy format war.
Yeah, I was like,
I was in 100 minutes to do. No, but
do you actually have an HD DVD?
yeah, I was in the HD DVD camp, so I bought the HD DVD player first. And I loved HD DVD because it was region free, so I bought some Japanese, I bought some American ones.
Of course.
They all worked. But the funny thing was that indeed with the sort of some studios had different copyrights. So for example, Bruce Almighty, no, not Bruce Almighty, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider was a Sony title, so it was a Blu-ray release only because of course Sony was like the inventor of Blu-ray. But in France, for one reason or the other, Ghost Rider was an HD DVD exclusive because some studio had the rights to release. And also Fantastic Four, which was a Fox title. Fox only released for Blu-ray, they never went multi-format. But it was available in Germany as an HD DVD. So if you looked around, you could find some exclusives. It was a really fascinating time. And speaking of which, I just read today that there's a small German label that's going to release the 3 Iron Man movies with Robert Downey Jr. On 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, which is weird because these are really Disney movies. We all know that. We all know that Iron Man is part of Marvel, which is Disney.
Bought by Disney.
And Disney is like very tight security-wise. They will never hand out distribution deals to another. It's always Disney. You never find region differences between Disney titles. But apparently some copyright flaw or whatever made it possible to have the 3 Iron Man movies to appear in Germany only as a 4K Ultra HD, and Disney is the last studio to not release 4K Blu-rays. Really? So it's really, I wonder what's going on because I'm pretty sure Disney is pissed off that this can happen.
Yeah, you don't know, maybe
they'll get a percentage, but still. If they're not intent on releasing 4K Blu-rays right now, it must mean that there's some hold-up or something that they're not.
Something that.
So it's a weird case. So of course I'm very interested in these 4K Iron Mans. I want to have because I smell a collector's item in the near future when Disney cancels things or something. So keep it. So what else did I get next? Let's see. This is not from America, so I'll keep this for later.
First the American stuff only.
Yes, New York. So this, no, this is from today. So
it's a Bart Smith bag. From today.
Yes, today. These are the other games I got in Jersey. So what did I do with it? I got
Indiana Jones.
I got a Genesis game, the Young Indiana Jones.
Oh, nice.
It was $10. So that's.
I don't know. I don't think it's a good game. I'm not sure, but.
Well, I just bought it for my Indiana Jones.
I haven't seen it before.
No, I don't know if it ever came out in Europe, actually. Maybe just a Genesis exclusive.
I don't know.
I've never seen it.
The Instruments of Chaos. I never seen it either. And I loved this show as a kid.
Yeah, it's a good show. It even starred a Belgian guy.
Yeah. I love the World War I parts.
It's a great show.
I was always hoping that it would be a World War I episode.
I'm a bit saddened that well, the Belgian guy, he committed suicide.
Ah, really?
The Belgian actor, a great actor. But also that the original show has never been made available on DVD.
Really?
So George Lucas, in one of his George Lucasy moods, I'm sorry because we know you're a subscriber, George.
Yeah.
We respect you.
Please give us a thumbs up.
You made Star Wars, you made Indiana Jones. We'll never ever doubt you for that. But he has this tendency to recut his material, make special editions that deteriorate the original product. And the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles on DVD are altered again. So, for example, he cut the intro and the outro, which sometimes featured old indie telling about this. Even one episode had Harrison Ford reprising his role as a sort of mid-age indie. And he also changed the order of the episodes. So he had this weird idea that he wanted them chronologically. So there's like 3 or 4 seasons. And now all the episodes are mixed up because he wanted them, let's say, from 1917, 1918, really? 1919. So
what's this guy's problem?
Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, it's well.
It's so strange.
So there are 2 boxes of all the DVDs. Maybe not all DVDs. There are 2 or 3 boxes with a lot of DVD episodes, but they're cut, they're changed the order. So yeah, it's not. So the only option we have as fans, and I'm a big fan, is there is a Japanese Laserdisc box. It's very expensive.
Yeah, probably.
With at least, I don't know, at least 18 or 30 episodes, and these are all uncut and presented as they were originally brought.
And maybe on VHS, probably?
There are a few, but not all of them.
Yeah.
A few were released on VHS, and those are probably, but of course, VHS quality, so... Yeah, well, but I just wanted this for my collection because
probably fun to play.
I'll try it, and I think most games are region free for the Genesis, right?
Yeah, only this is a later game.
Oh, so maybe I'm
sometimes. No, but I can mod your Genesis, or you can borrow one of mine. Mod it once.
It says good luck, you'll need it.
So bad of a game.
Which is actually, I think it's a quote from Han Solo in Return of the Jedi, so that's a weird coincidence. Yeah, that's good.
Maybe it's not a coincidence. They did it on purpose.
Then what else did I get in Jersey?
What did you get?
Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2, which is an NTSC exclusive.
I have it on Dreamcast.
Yeah, on Dreamcast it was a European, but on N64. This was 15 bucks.
Nice price.
Even the Snug Fit was included, which is also
that's super nice.
At least $1 for a Snug Fit. So it was also cool to have it. Yeah, and why did I buy this? Not that I'm the biggest boxing fan, I doubt that I'll even play it, but I heard that there's a secret unlockable character, Michael Jackson.
Really?
Officially. So Michael Jackson was a big video game fan, and he popped up in a few games like Space... What is the... Space Station 5? Space Channel 5. So there's a few Michael Jackson cameos in
Moonwalker, the Mega Drive,
But around the late 90s, early 2000s, he did a lot of cameos because he was into games.
It's also rumored, or even more than rumored, that he composed the music for Sonic.
Yeah, I think it's all but confirmed. Actually.
Yeah. Well, they changed it around a bit because he...
I also bought Wheel of Fortune. It's just $10. It's apparently one of the worst games ever. I remember, I always bought the English N64 magazine, which was a great... Have you ever read the N64 magazine from the UK? Great magazine, one of my favorites. And they gave it 17%.
That's not a lot.
So it's a 3-player game, which is also quite weird because you have 2-player games, you have 4-player games. This is a 3-player, so you really emulate the board game. And of course, I want to play it at least once. Maybe we can play it and just make a fun video out of it. And then I'll probably sell it or give it to Taz Bastians because Taz is going for a full set. PAL, but eventually he'll want the NTSC titles as well. So Taz, if you want it, you can have it $10 or just as a gift, and or maybe we can trade.
This box is made out of 78% total recovered fiber.
Well, that's nice. There was also a $15 copy of this one, so I asked the guy, what's the difference? He's like, yeah, probably the box is a little less scratched. Yeah. Like, well, I'll take the $10.
But this is a dead giveaway. Give me the box, please.
A dead giveaway?
That it will be a bad game.
Because it's
Game Tech.
I don't know. What is Game Tech?
Yeah, it's a company that...
But it says sold by, not developed by.
Yeah, but still they
Who's the developer? Let's see.
Take-Two.
Distributed by.
Yeah. Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway. Dead. Have you ever seen it? Dead. Have you seen my McDonald's?
When a white girl comes to a black man.
Bro, I could no dead giveaway. We should post the link because people won't know what we're talking
I
about.
will, with my new editing
What was the name
skills,
of the
I
guy?
will,
Charles?
Bronson?
No, that's an actor.
Yeah.
Charles, yeah, it was a great guy. He rescued a girl from a basement.
No,
he did
from
rescue
an
her
attic.
from an attic, and she just came running towards him, and he called the cops. He called 911.
Well,
He
the
was a local
door,
hero.
I think he kept 3 women
Yeah.
upstairs.
For like more than a year.
Yeah, even longer. I think.
Yeah.
Some were like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
3 women upstairs, and one got out of her room, and like the door was open, but like for the flies was still closed.
The windshield.
The windshield, and she was screaming, and he was across the street, and
Yeah.
he heard it or something.
Dude. And then he
He's
said,
a really funny guy.
yeah. He said,
I was just eating my McDonald's.
this dude gets some big balls.
Yeah.
We had ribs with this dude every week.
Like every week.
And this bro, I love this
I will
guy.
include the little.
Yeah, I love the guy.
Yeah.
He had little to no teeth, but
Yeah.
he was awesome. He was
For,
awesome.
for mentioning his McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah. And
McDo, I think he is.
I hope he got like a lifetime contract of free McDonald's. He deserves it.
Well,
And even-
maybe.
They even made a remix of this
yeah.
interview. There you were. There you were.
Next.
I went to a thrift store. The only one I actually found. Well, and they had some VHS tapes. So of course I picked up Back to the Future Part 3 in this. Well, typically for America,
Yeah.
the cardboard sleeve, which we use in Europe for recordable tapes.
Or video hit cleaning.
Yeah, something like that. But I always thought it was a little cheap. I mean, to ask $20 for just a cardboard.
But when they're used to it.
Yeah, it's scratched as well. This was $2, which is actually a lot. $2.
Yeah, it's a
In
lot for
thrift store.
VHS.
But I thought, well, it's Back to the Future. How can I resist? My girlfriend was like, "So, do you really need a 4th copy of Back to the Future Part 3 on VHS?" I said, "Yes, I do." I got the last VHS copy from Thomas just a few weeks
The
ago.
box set.
The box set. The final release on VHS. Then, what else did I get in America? Let's see. I'm keeping the good stuff for last. Yeah. I bought 2 Blu-rays. No, I also bought the Rescuers. So this is another gift from my girlfriend. I got a 4K Ultra HD version of the Fantastic Beasts.
Where to find it?
Yeah. So this is a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. And this is really a very nice steelbook because, you know, it has like the glossy finish.
I don't like steelbooks just because they get scratched.
Yeah.
I prefer plastic cases actually.
Well, I do like steelbooks.
And they can rust also.
Yeah, the backside is also very nice, starring Newt Scamander. Eddie Redmayne.
He's a nice character.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. One of my favorites. And even the inside.
I saw it in 3D. And
I did.
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
it's too much focus on the eyes, and it's too long.
I actually like the 3D, especially when. Well, sorry, this is a little spoiler.
Spoiler alert!
Well, no, when they show the beasts. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Coming in and out of the frame, smooth camera work. It was like very well, a visually stunning movie, a great movie. And so this is a Best Buy exclusive, so you'll never find it anywhere else. I also went to Best Buy to pick up...
in the thrift store in 5 years.
Probably. This was a very expensive release, by the way. This was $30, including tax, was like something like $33. So thank you, girlfriend.
She bought you a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I bought her a Michael Kors purse, which was expensive.
Yeah, probably.
I also went to Best Buy actually to pick up. There was a Rogue One exclusive Blu-ray, also in a steelbook, but it was sold out in like a 1 day. So I came there the next day. I visited 4 Best Buys, all sold out. So then I went
Did she like doing that?
No, she hated it. She hated it. And then I went to Target, which is another.
Nice.
And Target, which is also sort of a Fnac MediaMarkt-esque store, they had another exclusive Rogue One, and maybe this one is even cooler. So
I
this
like
is
this one a lot.
yeah.
Did you see the new trailer already? The last
Yeah, it's quite good. It's quite cool. So what's special? And also Target, I had to visit at least 2 or 3 Targets, and this was like the final cut.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Can I touch it?
So it has this nice sleeve
super
in
nice.
plastic, including the blueprints of the Death Star on the sleeve.
Ah, it's nice. It's in blue.
Yeah, blueprints.
Yeah.
Then it opens up to reveal like this Scarif beach scene.
That's nice.
It's very nice. Yeah, and then it's super. There's a lot of.
Shit.
Then first off, you get a digital download, a copy, which
That's
is nice.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if it works in Europe though.
Probably it will.
Then you can change the cover of your Blu-ray.
Yeah, for your favorite
So
character.
if you want Jin, or if you want I used to be a huge nerd, but now I'm not anymore. So this is K2SO, and this is Diego Luna's character is called Cassian. Yeah, Cassian.
Yeah.
Then, well, those two guys, the Guardians of the Wills. Director Krennic, and then also
the crazy guy,
Saw Gerrera, and some other guys. So yeah, I'm feeling as a Star Wars fan right now. So, but you have the choice between the 5 covers, and they're also postcards. So yeah, oh, this one is a little scratched, but I think I prefer the original one, which is just Jin as a cover.
Director Krennic. That's the one I would put up.
Yeah, of course, because you're the bad guy. Then, so what's included? There's just a regular 2D Blu-ray. There's a 3D Blu-ray, all region free, luckily. Then there's a bonus Blu-ray disc, so just filled with special features. There's the DVD copy, which is of course region 1. And then there's an extra DVD, and this is really like a Target exclusive, so you can't get this anywhere else, not in Best Buy, not in Belgium, for example, because the Belgian Blu-ray only has the 2D, 3D, and the bonus, not the DVD included. So this is just a DVD with two additional featurettes, Target exclusive. So
nice.
The Target version has the most stuff.
And why did you want the Best Buy version?
Because I like a steelbook. I just like steelbooks. Because of course now I got more for my money. So,
same price?
$30, yeah.
Yeah, but also...
Yeah, steelbook was also $30. So this is like a very, very nice release. I already checked out all the extras, special features. I didn't check the movie because I saw it twice in theaters, so I didn't have an immediate need to see it again. But
I want to see it again. I only saw it once in the theater.
Well, you could come to my crib because I have a full HD projector, so we can watch it in full HD.
Yeah, nice.
And it's actually a good movie. I didn't expect it.
I thought the ending was, but it's expected. You know, they're all gonna die. But
spoilers.
Yeah, everybody knows this. But I was expecting like a little extra. It was the ending that I was expecting, so I wasn't surprised. The thing I like
most about Rogue One, and this is like a big thing, is that after the, let's say, less than stellar prequels, in which we got Darth Vader as a sort of a whiny, spoiled brat, this movie made Darth Vader badass again. Yeah. I mean, the final Darth Vader scene is so awesome that it immediately erased all the Obi-Wan is holding me back. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough. So it's cool. Anakin Skywalker is cool again, and that's nice. That's I think that's Rogue One's biggest accomplishment.
My most favorite part about the movie is that they are gonna retrieve like the blueprints, and it's actually stored on tapes. It's like really 1970s. They're like really. Right, instead it doesn't go over the internet, which is strange because in the end they just transmitted it over the air. But first they have to steal a tape.
So I'm still not done with American stuff. In the Toy Tokyo, I also got the Ghostbusters animated series.
The real Ghostbusters.
Yeah, the real Ghostbusters animated series. This was $40 for 5 DVDs. It includes, I think, 58 episodes, which is a nice deal. Yeah. I mean, it's less than $1 for an episode. I've never seen these, never.
No,
never. I know the toys. I don't remember. And this is also a good thing that I now have a Region 1 DVD player, because this is, of course, Region 1 DVD. Of course. This was also in Toy Tokyo, so it was a nice nice thing. Sure. And then, now that I showed all my, let's say, media purchases, the fun thing was, I didn't have space anymore for all of these in my suit, so the 3 games and the 2 Blu-rays and the Ghostbusters and the VHS for Back to the Future Part 3. I put them all in my hand luggage because I didn't want to scratch them. And then, for one reason or the other, I was picked out in the customs.
You had to show your...
No, I don't know why, but my bag, they found some, let's say, traces of something. They didn't tell me.
Coke.
I don't know.
Probably.
They even scanned me. They even did like a full body scan, which was kind of weird. And the guy was like stern. No, not a butt search. The guy was stern but friendly. But he said like, "Sir, hey, do you want to have some privacy? We can do this in sort of in a cabinet." No, so I'm okay. So he touched me all the way. He tried even my private parts. They didn't find anything, so probably I just asked him when the coast was clear. I just said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Maybe you just stepped into even just in Central Park. If there was maybe some weed lying around, it could have crept up my clothes. Don't know what happened."
They just thought you were a pretty boy and wanted to touch you.
But the funny thing was, there was this other guy had to look through my hand luggage, and he was like, "Back to the Future, Part 3 VHS, Ghostbusters DVDs, video games. Like, he was really enthusiastic. And at a certain point, these 3 guys were all telling, oh yeah, I remember, I played this game, Ready to Rumble Part 2. My favorite game was WWF No Mercy. So from going from stern and serious, they went to full-blown geek mode, which was funny.
when I came back from LA last October, I had this as my hand luggage, like a cooling box, and I had it stacked full of NES games, like, and then next to the NES games were laser discs. And he went to the scanner and he's like, "Sir, can you come over here, please?" What are these? Because on the screen they only see like the motherboards, not the actual games.
Yeah.
So I said, "Yeah, these are just NES games." And also directly 2 guys were coming. "Oh, that's cool, that's nice." Because I bought like 40 games or something.
Yeah.
The whole cooler was full.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a cavity search, so.
I didn't have a cavity search either. No, I didn't. That would have been painful. I would mention that. For example, when he saw the Back to the Future Part 3 VHS, he even said, "Can you still play this one? Can you play this?" And then there was even a female customs. He said like, "Oh, I just started with the GameCube. I never had an N64." So it was really like a fun moment. So
even when they're stern, when they have to do their work, when they see something cool, they'll open up.
So almost at the end, just in a store, not in a store, on the street there was a guy selling old books, but he had all these classics, like really classic, like the Marquez and well, I don't know what to say now, like all the American classics, for example. So
Mice and Men.
For example, so I picked a few real classics, The Grapes of Wrath. Wrath of Khan. John Steinbeck, this is like one of the quintessential American authors, so this was just $3. Then Kurt Vonnegut, Slaughterhouse 5, another American classic. And then, this was actually very cool, Winnie the Pooh.
Ooh, I never saw that one.
No, and this is actually a really old copy. From 1958, but even from 1958, it's the 214th printing.
Really?
What the F? So it's like a super popular book because the first edition was in 1926.
Yeah, sure.
And it even includes the original drawings, and these are just lovely. I mean, just look at these. These are lovely. I'll probably do a read along of this book on my channel at some point because
I have this book on audio tape, and I gave it to Anne when we were just together for the first time.
When you were making out?
When we were still making out. We're still making out.
Now he doesn't make it anymore. Now he just has to listen to
That's not true.
He doesn't get any hanky-panky.
Hanky-panky.
Hanky-panky. So yeah, this is a nice... don't mention the war. So this is a very nice book.
Super cool.
So this was 7, the other one was 3. Let's see, 3, and this one was 3. So 3, 6, 13. And my girlfriend also bought some books. So we had a total of $27. And I said, "Do you take 22? But then the guy said, "Well, my prices are low as they are," which is true. These are not high prices. So he said, "I can go as low as 25." So I said, "Okay, I'll take the $2 discount. Why not?"
Sure. You bought 7 books. You're allowed to for a discount.
Yeah. So almost at the end now. I also bought some vinyl, of course. Why not? So there was a cool vintage clothing store called Rags A Go Go with a very crazy lady, kind lady, if you ever seen the movie, kind lady, but a very crazy lady. She was like, "Oh, super enthusiastic. Oh, I don't know." She has like 20,000 hashtags.
Yeah.
She takes a photograph of every customer that buys vinyl and she puts it on her Instagram and on her Facebook. And then she puts like 7,000 hashtags, hashtag meatpacking district, hashtag NYZ, hashtag vinyl, hashtag vintage clothing store, etc. She asks $6 per vinyl, which is not cheap, but she had some really cool things, so I said, okay, I'm gonna buy these two because they were really good. So this is like a George Michael 12-inch. The funny thing is, I don't know the A-side, Hard Day. I've never heard of the song Hard Day.
Me neither.
But I wanted the B-side, I Want Your Sex, which is a great song, and this is the full 40-minute version. This is like the best version of the song. It's 40 minutes, 3 parts. 14 minutes. 14, not 40. 14.
Yeah.
It's a super great. It's the monogamy mix. It's the best version of I Want Your Sex. So this is one of the first times I actually buy something for just the B side. So this is worth $6 at least.
Wait, give it to me. I'll.
Then I also got Bros, well not Bros, Bros, which is my favorite boy band from the 80s. They're actually an English band, so they never made it big in America, which made me curious as to why did I find this in New York. This is actually, I think, one of the only things they did release in America. This is the American copy of their most famous song, When Will I Be Famous?
Yeah.
Most famous song.
Never.
Yeah, they were famous in all of the world, even in Australia and Japan. They're very big in Japan. I even have a laserdisc coming up from Japan.
Really?
Bros were very big in Japan, never in America. So this is one of their only releases in America. But I wanted it because this version is an American copy, so you can't find it over here. And they actually included some good humor. So they introduced the band members over here on the.
Wait, I will put it in.
Yeah, because there's a lot of reflection on the light, like this. Then they got some good jokes like Luke plays drums because he can't sing. Matt sings because he can't play drums. And Craig plays bass because he hasn't got a twin. That's just funny. And coincidentally, Bros, so they quit in 1991. And this year they'll be making their very first comeback. In the O2 in London, and of course I've got my tickets. So I'll be going. Two tickets for me and my girlfriend. She has never heard of Bros. She probably will hate it because it's like very bubblegum-esque pop music. But I really want to see Bros in concert, so probably I'll be surrounded by, let's say, 99% of middle-aged women. Because they had like millions of UK fans in the 80s, so these women are all 45 to 50 years old right now, and I'll be the only 30-year-old guy.
The only heterosexual guy, probably. If there are other guys.
But hey, I like Bros. Bros has a.
YOLO.
I mean, check him out. The songs like Drop the Boy, I Owe You Nothing, great songs.
It's good.
Then in Asbury Park, this is like the coolest thing ever. In Asbury Park, which is, as I said, the Bruce Springsteen capital of the world, I found the last Bruce Springsteen album I didn't have.
Nice.
So this is Nebraska, which is apparently one of his, best albums, a masterpiece according to fans. And this was the last studio album I did not yet have. Now this is not a rare record. I mean, you can find it at every fair in Belgium as well. But nowadays, last couple of years, they started asking a lot of money for it. I mean, like $16, $20. So like, I don't want to pay $20 for just an average. It's not a rare record.
He paid $8.
That's nice. And in Asbury Park. And the same seller, same store, also had a special 12-inch with 4 tracks that I didn't have. The Chimes of Freedom, actually the Chimes of Freedom EP. And this was this song. The song it's a cover from Bob Dylan, which was recorded for Amnesty International. So it's a record that has some humanitarian value.
Nice.
And this was $6. It's also
I remember this one.
Yeah, it's not the rare. It's a very good version, by the way, of Chimes of Freedom. It's not the rarest of records, but good prices and in Asbury Park. So I was really happy.
You should have gone to his house and asked for a signature.
I should have done that. Yeah, but I don't want to intrude. I mean,
no, it's true.
I could have walked up to the gate and just.
Probably you wouldn't have.
No.
Talked to probably some security guard or something. Get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. That's it. Everything from New York.
Just the final thing, and I kept it the best thing.
Exciting.
I bought this on eBay, so I shipped it had it shipped to my hotel.
Really? In the week you were there?
Yeah, I was there for 10 days, and I asked the guy to do a priority shipping to have it. It was just $3 shipping, so that's okay.
That's super cheap.
Yeah.
I mean,
and this was an item I had been following in my eBay feed, but it was like $24 to have it shipped to Belgium.
Yeah, so, it's always like that.
It's horrible. Yeah. I think sometimes they overcharge. Well, I don't know.
But they add taxes now, which legally they should, but still a bummer.
I also bought some other things, some Happy Meal toys from Back to the Future, but they never arrived. So
maybe they arrive now.
I asked the guy from the counter. No. He said, "Oh yeah, just mail me," and I just mailed him a few days ago. And he said it still hasn't arrived, so probably it will never arrive. And I even got one. Because just from somewhere in America to New York, it can't take 2 weeks. Never.
Maybe they didn't ship it yet. They waited a week.
Well, no. Because I even got a message like your item shipped. But never mind. Yeah. One of the sellers on eBay even contacted me. He said it returned, so probably the hotel rebuffed it as soon as they realized I wasn't there anymore. Even though I asked, never mind. I'm not upset. Maybe I can work something out, or maybe he'll give me my money back. It's not the biggest loss, but this is an item I really wanted, so I'm very happy. What is it? It's very securely packaged.
It's a game.
No, it's not a game.
Ah, damn! I thought it was a game.
It is.
It's a book.
No, it's not a book.
No. Ah, it's a beta. It's
a Betamax.
Betamax. Oh,
It's Hook.
It looks like a VHS.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. So Hook is a 1991 movie, but came out on home video in 1992, which was long after even the decline of Betamax. The last commercial Betamax tapes were released around 88, 89, maybe 90, but I mean the commercial peak of Betamax was in the mid 80s.
Yeah, sure.
1992 is impossibly late in the lifetime. So I even asked this guy, because it's in really pristine condition as well. Yeah. I asked this guy, so why, how? He said like, well, there were a few select tapes that were still released in the early 90s, but you had to order them from Sony, directly from Sony. Yeah, so they never went to the shops. It was just like maybe a small run.
Mail order.
So you can imagine this is really rare. And I don't know how many copies, but I would guess not more than maybe 1,000. I mean, even for America,
no, you don't know. But
even today, for example, when they make a limited Blu-ray, it's no more than 2,000 or 3,000. So Betamax, back when it was not, well,
maybe
one bought.
They just made it when somebody ordered it.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe made to order. So, but I'm guessing, and even the seller, and I'm pretty sure he's not lying, because he even told a great story that he bought it on the day. Well, he was a Betamax collector, and he just ordered it when it came out. And he
Why
said,
is it selling now? Okay.
He just said, I have too much stuff and I don't want everything. Yeah. And I said, well, I have a Hook collection. So he said, I'm very happy that it goes into a good collection, which is nice. So I even promised him I would send him some
photograph.
Yeah, some big once it's standing in the cabinet. So it does look like a VHS box, which is interesting, because even on the side they have just put beta. So they
a sticker over
sticker
VHS. Over. But you see this in Belgium too, with the commercial Betamax.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then the funny thing is, they even included some sort of a carton. So,
so it would fit a bit.
Yeah, so it would fit the VHS. I'll show this in a few seconds. So this is really like a fascinating way to package a beta tape in a VHS box.
They could have done. Can I see, please?
They could have done better.
Yeah, they could have done better.
And then it even includes a coupon. Look at this. You can receive a free Hook cassette soundtrack if you buy both the game and the Hook video.
Yeah, nice.
So if you bought like the NES game or the SNES game or the Game Boy Hook video game and the Hook video movie, you received the free Hook cassette soundtrack. Offer expires 30 June 1993. So I'm probably going to send this in, and I hope I still get my Hook cassette.
I want my tape. I have the game. I have the.
The very funny thing is that they misused. They also misused the quotation marks. So they said like receive free Hook cassette. So it's not free at all. Free, allegedly free. And this is a mistake you see a lot. People misusing. If you write it's free, it's not free at all.
It's a shame that it falls out.
Of course. Yeah. But I'm still very happy with it.
I mean, it's cool.
This is
super
I don't know.
Cool.
And the guy said he never came across another copy in all his years of Betamax collecting. So I'm also you as well. We're both members of the Betamax is Better group on Facebook. So I will post this. And there's this one famous guy, Ray D. Glasser. He's like the big, know-it-all. He even got contacted when Betamax finally died last year. I will ask him. I'm pretty sure he'll confirm that this is one of the rarer tapes because 1992. It's just really, really late in. Well, Betamax had all but died in 1992.
It's like the last CDI game is 1999. Like nobody. Yeah. It was only mail order available. And
now, of course, you'll wonder. Can I play this one? No, because I don't have a Betamax player anymore. And this is NTSC.
Does it show in black and white?
I know, we can try it.
Yeah, we can try it.
We can try it. So this finally concludes my New York pickups. This was like
1 hour, I think, almost.
Wow, an hour.
Yeah, you cannot talk a lot.
Damn, an hour? Really?
Well, see you guys in the next episode.
I think we're gonna split this in 4 episodes at least.
No, I'm gonna keep this an hour.
Really? No one will ever watch this.
No, people like it. Really, they do. Okay. Bye.
That's all for New York.